All right, there we go, guys. Welcome back to the Iron Woodsman, another episode. What we're making here is a very simple and delicious cobbler, a peach cobbler that anybody can make and with very little ingredients. As you can see, everything I need here is all right here. Got my charcoal started here, which will be ready in just a bit. I got my Lodge 8-quart deep Dutch oven. They make a shallow and a deep. I've got the deep because it's more versatile. It's a little bit deeper. You can do soups and stews, but it makes a great cobbler. But as you can see underneath my Dutch oven here, I have an old aluminum pot lid, which I use every time, just with the handle taken off of it. And this lid allows me to keep my coals off of the ground, off of the wet ground, and the coals burn better and they burn faster and cleaner than if you was to put them on the bare ground. Plus you don't have to worry about catching the the forest on fire. But I will show you up close what I have in this pot. Come around the smoke here. As you can see, the aluminum lid, which has lasted me about 3 years so far. A Lodge 12-inch 8-quart deep Dutch oven. You just open it up, and inside here you can see I put two 30-ounce cans of the peaches in here, in their juice, not in heavy syrup. And then I just pour the yellow cake mix over the top of both cans of peaches, and then cinnamon over the top of that, and then I cut up the Kerrygold butter into little pieces. The butter will make it extra good whenever everything's done. But just a very simple and delicious cobbler. You don't have to use eggs, no milk, no mixing. And if you're out camping, this is a very convenient way to do it, because you don't have to worry about keeping a lot of stuff refrigerated except for the butter. And the butter can last a few days even if it's not refrigerated, if you keep it in the shade. Put the lid back on it for the time being to keep the mosquitoes out. As you can see here, my charcoal chimney starter, I like to try to keep it off the ground. It's got a couple of landscaping blocks here I usually use around here. This is the trivet that I use, the Lodge trivet, to put the hot lid on. These are dirt cheap. You can get them on Amazon or go anywhere you can buy Lodge name brand stuff. That metal trivet folds up. You can use it as a lid lifter, although I have something specifically for that. As you can see here, you can lift the hot lid off, but I use it mainly just for putting the hot lid on. That way when I take the hot lid off, which I'll show you a little bit later, instead of sitting the lid on the ground, I'm going to sit it on this trivet, and it keeps it off the ground. Come around here. This orange bucket has come in so handy. I keep all my spatulas and spoons, everything I need if I'm ever traveling with the Dutch oven. Just carry it in this bucket. Tractor Supply, I think $12. There's my lid lifter right here. Love this thing. Let me show you what this thing will do. Of course, everything's cold right now. As soon as the coals get ready, we'll cook this cobbler. You do this with the lid lifter. Pull a hot lid up. Don't have to worry about dropping it with gloves, and then just sitting it right on the trivet. And then you can let it go. As you can see, it stands up. We're going to cover the cobbler back up for now. Set this thing to the side. Anyway, those coals not ready yet. I'm going to give it a few minutes, then we'll come back. You guys stick around. Alright guys, these coals are pretty much ready now, so we're going to put them on the Dutch oven. Back cat. the hot part, so be careful. We're gonna need about 12 or 15 coals on the bottom to get the proper, you know, what we call temperature. We'll get them in a circular pattern here. There we go. That'll just about do it. You want to spread them out a little bit. That way you don't get any hot spots. Hot spots meaning, you know, you perhaps could burn something underneath there. But kind of in a circular pattern, just like that. Put the Dutch oven over the top of it. It's like so. It's got 3 legs, so it'll fit over there pretty nicely. Make sure you take your tongs. It's always good to have a pair of tongs and push them. Make sure they are under the oven. And then we'll take and put about, want to put about 10 or 12 on top. That should get it. Might be a little bit more than we need, but some of them are kind of burnt down, so you always make sure that you have some of them pushed toward the outer ring of the oven. I've just learned that through trial and error. And then scoot the rest of them around, kind of in a checkerboard pattern on top, just like so. Kind of have them spread out. Try to get them as evenly as you can. Just like so. Put these down a little bit. There we go. I guess that's not quite a checkerboard pattern, but you get the concept. I gotta have enough room in here to put my lifter. So anyway, we'll let those things set. That cobbler will be cooking. It usually takes about 45 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes, but being as how this is in the summertime here, maybe about 30 minutes. Winter time's usually about 45 minutes because, you know, you got colder ambient air surrounding the oven. Anyway, stick around. We'll wait and see. Okay. All right, I took and got the coals off. About an hour has went by, a little over an hour. Took a little longer than I thought. I've removed the coals, and we're fixing to check out the finished product right here. I guess we'll name this Lazy Peach Cobbler like it does in the Lodge cookbook. I've modified it a little bit, but that's what they call it. All right, we're gonna take a look at it. Remove the lid, very hot. Take the lid, put it over on our trivet. Oh yeah, let me get you a close-up look at this. Yep, that is what she's supposed to look like. You got the cinnamon, it's browned a little bit. You can see on the edge over here how it's curled up just a little bit. That is gonna be delicious right there. A very easy peach cobbler. And of course, cleaning this cast iron, this is a very thoroughly seasoned Dutch oven. It'll be a piece of cake. Doesn't stick to the sides at all. Never put soap unseasoned cast iron. I'm sure all you guys know that already, but if you don't, I'm telling you. See that? How convenient. The trivet keeps that lid off the ground, keeps it free of sticks and debris. And but yeah, there it is, folks, right there. I'm sure it's very hot, but we're gonna take a tiny taste of it. We're just gonna see how good that it is. Set this back up. Let's see what we got here. Take our trusty stainless steel spatula. Get a little bit of a peach and a little bit of the cobbler here. Just a little, because this is not for me. Alright. Alright, there's a piece. Whoops. Oh yeah. You see that, guys? That's gonna be good. Fixing to test it. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. Oh my gosh. That's very good. I wish you guys were here to test it with me. Anyway, that's lazy cobbler. Well, I feel lazy enough right now. I think I need to eat some, but that needs to sit. Actually, in a perfect world, I would have let this sit and cool a little bit, because it thickens up each time, because it's extremely hot. I think I about burned my tongue. So tasty. That cinnamon and that butter, that Kerrygold butter, which is, you know, one of the best butters, really sets it off. And temporarily put this here. What we're gonna do is, let me show you. We're gonna take this lid, we're gonna put this lid back on it, but we're gonna leave it cracked, just like that, because you want some of that steam to escape and let that cobbler thicken up. Know what I mean? So we'll take this off for a minute. Put this camera back up. Oops. All right. All right, there you are. Hope this video has not been too boring for all you guys. Let me know what you want me to do next in the comments. I make all kinds of dishes with this Dutch oven. I've made some of the best chicken soup I've ever had in my life. I'm not patting myself on the back there, but it's very good. All kinds of cobblers. I have cut a turkey in half in this before, and you can make like a 12-pound turkey in this Dutch oven. Duck, I've cooked duck in it. Stew, whatever. But we need to do some more cooking videos, and of course I'm going to do some product reviews real soon. But thanks you guys for watching and bearing with me through this. But you saw how simple this was. Such a simple recipe. Like I said, no mixing, no eggs, no milk. Tastes great. There's enough in there to feed, well, you know, with a medium-sized bowl, feed 6 to 8 people a good size serving, or 10 to 12 if it's just, like a small bowl, like a little ice cream bowl. But this stuff with some vanilla ice cream or some whipped cream, you can't beat it. But anyway, if you want to see more videos like this, or if you got any suggestions for me, just put them in the comments. Don't forget, if you would, hit the subscribe button, and you'll be notified the next time a video comes up. And if you like it, let me know. You guys have a good day.